Hello, everybody, and welcome to Clueless Company. I'm Chris.
I'm Gerardo.
I'm Steven.
I'm Albert.
And that's Glurm, and this is Bloop. I guess for you guys' reference, we'll introduce them officially this podcast, I guess. Yeah, my life's been crazy fucking hectic this past, week or so. I don't think I had much time to sleep, to be honest, between trying to edit the other podcast. It's not actually even up yet. I don't even know if it'll be up before this one, annoyingly as fuck. And a bunch of assignments that are, I think, 30% of my total grade for all my classes was due this past week.
Jesus.
My week sucked. How was your guys'?
Gerardo, take the spot.
I made some money.
Nice.
And,
Nice.
Yes.
It's always a good thing, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Everyone clap.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the end goal for everybody, I think,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Make money.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would imagine.
Well, the usual. Relaxed, did some archery, played Lost Ark.
Yeah, Lost Ark just came out. What about you, Albert?
Also made some money.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Got some competition.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
making
he
money.
does.
You guys gotta start comparing your level wage stubs or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There's no competition here.
Oh, this. Welcome to life. Jesus Christ. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. My life's been chaotic, admittedly. Hopefully, we won't have any problems. Hopefully, this will be the most perfect podcast I ever fucking produce. Because I don't even know if I'll have time this next week. Still have more work to do. It's not fun. It's like law school is just kind of constantly reading 150 pages for the professor to only talk about 10 of them.
Yeah, that's pretty much college.
Yeah. Even college, they wouldn't even care. To be
Yeah.
fair, it's like, they don't even care if you read.
You don't even need the textbooks, even though you buy it. They
It's
tell
like-
you to buy it.
Yeah, but you remember those old tests, I guess, where they'd be like, oh, you don't know if I'll ask you about it, so you have to study all of it for, the final exam or something? That's just all of it. Because then you just get berated in the middle of class for not knowing shit.
I wouldn't know.
So anything, did you guys watch anything this past week? Oh, Book of Boba.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Right, yeah.
Oh, that was the last episode.
Yeah,
I believe,
that was the
yeah.
last
That was
episode.
so long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did you watch it?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how did
Why
you-
is everyone so surprised?
What do you mean?
I don't know.
There's 8 episodes of the podcast talking about how you won't watch things.
I'll watch Mandalorian and that, but I can't watch for some reason I can't watch Marvel all the way through for each TV show.
That's actually
still the
pretty
Hawkeye
true.
one,
Well, except for that.
and then the what was the other one?
WandaVision?
Oh, I can watch one. I watched one.
The Winter Soldier?
There's another one before.
Captain
The
America.
Winter
Oh
Soldier?
yeah,
Falcon, yeah, Falcon. Winter
Even though I
Soldier.
thought I'd stick with Captain America, halfway through I just stopped watching. I don't know.
But that one was okay.
I don't know. I'm not even a super big Star Wars fan, so it was
Yeah.
kind of weird that I kept only watching the
Yeah.
Star Wars stuff.
I was gonna say, it's
I don't
been
know.
real hit or miss for those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I watched the what was that? The Clone War kind of cartoony ones.
Oh, Bad Batch?
Yeah, that was kind of cool too.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I didn't watch all of it though.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
That Cad Bane.
Cad Bane looks sick.
Oh, yeah.
Cad Bane
I
looks
really
sick.
do hope they did just bring him in and kill him off
Yeah.
that.
Because it ended with the little blinking thing.
Yeah,
the classic,
that had to be
tech suit blinking, there's
Yeah.
still energy in it type shit or whatever. So yeah, I'm imagining
Yeah.
he's too cool of a character. People liked him
to be
too
killed
much.
off.
Yeah. People were so fucking ecstatic watching all the, I don't know, the first time viewer of kind of YouTube things, reactions.
I watched that
Yeah,
too,
all the
too,
reaction
yeah.
videos where people were seeing Cad Bane. Everyone was losing their shit. Admittedly, I didn't know jack shit about him. He walked up and I was like, who is this blue freak? It's this fucker.
I saw the hat. I'm like, I know who that is.
It's who is this John Wayne bitch? I don't know. It was cool. The parts with Cad Bane were probably some of the coolest for Book of Boba. That
Yeah, bro.
kind of involved areas of Boba. So that was...
Yeah.
The Rancor scene was really dope.
Yeah, I like the Rancor.
That's apparently a callback to the first time you
He rode a
you see
dinosaur,
Boba Fett or whatever. Yeah,
yeah.
in the Christmas special that everyone who ever worked in Star Wars wishes stayed buried from ages ago. There's a small animated clip in it where it's the introduction of Boba, and he comes in one of the parts riding a Rancor and shit.
Well, he's not riding a ring. He's riding the long neck dinosaur type thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, my brain must have just input Rancor there. Why the fuck would they put him riding a dinosaur?
I don't fucking know.
That entire special was so weird. Like watching Wookiees cook dinner and stuff. There was a cooking program. You watched a Wookiee version of Martha Stewart cook dinner in the Christmas special.
Damn, we should watch it now after.
It's one of those things that's so fucking bad it's become a cult classic. Like Mark Hamill and Harrison Ford, none of them will even mention it. No one wants to talk about it. Anyone who's even set foot near a Star Wars thing doesn't want them to bring it up. But goddamn, every so often, like once or twice a year, it's like during an interview, they'll ask, like, "Oh yeah, what do you guys think of that Christmas special? It's kind of making turns on YouTube again."
God.
It's always such trash. You get to see young fucking Luke again, real Luke.
Yeah.
rather than
You get
CG.
that scene that everyone's been talking about where the dude just spins out of nowhere before
Oh,
he takes
the
a shot.
stupid thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one?
So the scene where they were helping the Wookiee up, and then all of a sudden he just drops down and spins to shoot.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh my god, that flare. That spin. Oh god, yeah.
Like even fucking like Born Identity wouldn't have put that crap in there.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know any current action film that would put that weird spin in.
He spun the wrong way.
He didn't even spin at all. He was
Yeah,
already,
there's no point to
he was
the
already
spin.
looking there.
Yeah,
I
he's
know,
already
but-
facing towards him.
That's stupid, but he
Did a
spun the wrong way
full
anyways.
360.
No one was even shooting directly at him. It was like, he did the spin for no reason because he's already spacing. So he,
But yeah, what do you mean the wrong way? 'Cause, yeah.
Well, he was already facing like a little bit to the left, but he went full 360 left
Instead of just turning a little more or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it was just stupid. That one was anything that touched. I mean, were those the same people from the speeder bikes, the Power Ranger bikes?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Same
makes
guys.
sense. Yeah.
They stand out like crazy.
Yeah, they don't match at all. Like, I don't know who created their fucking design, their clothes and shit. It doesn't work. It doesn't
Yeah.
fit anything. It even looks too shiny for the area.
Yeah.
Like, it's just crap. I don't know who made that.
If they want to be inconspicuous, it's not working.
Yeah. No, that was stupid. I don't fucking know.
I like how that's the one scene that everyone talks about in the whole
spin.
episode.
Do you,
The unnecessary 360 spin.
Yeah.
do you see Grogu's armor?
You
Yeah,
do.
a little-
Yeah,
a little
chain
bit.
A
mail.
little. You see the
Yeah.
little peak, right? Okay, yeah.
Just like pulls down the little clip
Like
that
thing
he
to see
has.
it. I was trying to remember if he does that or not. If I was like imagining, like, yeah, I don't know. Did you guys think we were gonna get an answer that fast? I really didn't think we were gonna get Grogu's answer in the next episode.
I didn't think so. I thought that was just like a little teaser for Mandalorian season 3.
Yeah, something else. Yeah.
But I guess they just went full out, gave us the answer,
Yeah.
or maybe they'll have an episode as to like how he chose it.
It would be great if we, yeah. I mean, it's so weird right now. We get so much Luke. We have a lot of Luke in general, but people are fiending for more Obi-Wan. But it's going to be a very standalone story. It
Yeah.
seems like. Wait, is there anything you guys really want to see in the Obi-Wan series that would make you want an Obi-Wan series rather than a Luke series? Because I feel like right now I more want the years that we're seeing right now of where Grogu left and before he builds the academy. I kind of want to see those years of
Yeah.
Luke.
I mean, I'm just excited overall to get some lightsaber action.
Yeah.
In general.
I just want
yeah.
the duel again.
I don't know. Who'd you rather have a series, Luke or Obi-Wan?
I
I
feel
agree with
well,
either.
like I feel like Luke is good, but because he has more, he has different powers, force powers that he uses. Because
He's a great Jedi.
he's a great Jedi. There's no Jedi anymore, so he can. There's not much of a limit.
Yeah, but does he just is that like written? Are you sure? Like,
And I think on the comics or something like that,
Okay.
he's got different powers that they use and
So-
whatever.
so it's like
he's even got kids supposedly.
oh, what?
Yeah,
Interesting.
Luke has kids?
in the comics, yeah.
Okay, so is that like might be canon? Like they're kind of pulling from it, or
It's
like,
legends or whatever
Yeah.
you call it.
I always hate that we don't know what's canon
forgot her
in
name,
the legends
though.
right now because
Yeah.
all Disney would say is none of it's technically canon, but they'll pull from it at will. But they
Yeah.
clearly already pulled quite a lot of history that people have made from legends because a lot of it is matching quite well.
Yeah.
So it's like, but you're not sure, I guess. But that'd be interesting with kids.
Yeah.
Remember who it was with? Was it with like a Jedi or so?
I don't remember. I just
Did he get drugged and raped
No,
like
no.
Batman?
No, it was with the Wookiee dude.
he
It was a
he
Wookiee.
did the drug.
His Wookiee.
Oh my
Oh god, that explains a lot.
That's how she could hold him down, man. The Force power is blocking the Wookiee.
It's like that one scene where the spaceport lady said that she dated a Jawa.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In which movie?
This last episode.
And Boba
Oh. God. I don't know. It was kind of on the
Fett.
background.
She said
I
they
was
were
looking for the important
What was
quite
it?
furry.
One episode ago
God.
when they were making the ship.
Yeah.
I did like the. I don't know. I did like. What is it? The Junker chick? Are you saying like David the Wookiee?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
junkyard one.
well,
Yeah,
she dated
okay.
the Java.
Yeah.
Little,
I did like the part where she was freaked out and stuff. There was cool little behind, like if you pay attention to the background moment where she was yelling at the robots to like clean shit up. And
Yeah.
one of the robots throws the tarp over, it falls like immediately, and then he just leans on it like all casual like.
oh, I missed that. I have
Yeah,
to
it
go back
was-
and see that.
Yeah, it's like it's just in the background, like a blink you'll miss it moment. But I happened to look over at the moment, and since I was kind of going back and forth, I didn't really look at her immediately. I was just looking at shit, and I just saw him like lean on it as the tarp fell, and I was like, that's so funny.
Damn.
I love like background animators. Like there was some person who put so much time into that robot leaning in, even though it was never gonna get seen. Wasn't in the front of camera, but some animators spent like a week on that fucking robot probably.
That ship was pretty dope. Like it's a cool throwback.
Oh yeah.
Although it's kind of
It's so weird. Like, it's like
Yeah.
a throwback and not a throwback. Like there's some of the Republic ships in the era still and like the things, but now there's also some Empire and very rare specialized Empire ships. It seems like, but it seems weird. Like this weird gray area of like the Rebels won, but they don't have forces to protect everything and secure everything, and so the Empire is still there because they have the massive army, but they have no leader really anymore.
Yeah.
It's like a weird time. You can almost see any ship. I love this time period. So you can see any ship you want to almost. Like the old fucking Anakin speeder little ship, whatever that was
Yeah.
called. The
Oh.
gold one, the yellow one, whatever.
pod race or whatever pod or something.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, I mean it wasn't the pod race because that was the ground ones, but yeah, like the crazy fucking looking one. I don't know. I love the era they're picking. I would love, like you said, neither. I think when I said Anakin or Luke or Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
And I would love probably the first choice if I didn't because those would be a High Republic series. Because I'm even looking at pictures now for the High Republic comic books. Their shit looks so sick. It looks so cool, so regal everywhere. Crap's going down. Like everyone's lightsabers are different because they have like infinite materials and like the Jedi's are basically an empire at this point. Like the High Republic, but still, it's a cool era. I want them to make a show out of that shit.
Yeah. Really dope.
Like, well, once we're done with the podcast, I'll throw up some pictures. Oh, which I did say this in the last at the beginning of the last podcast for anyone watching. Podcast's gonna be a bit shorter now. More animated shit. Probably you'll see Glurm here. And then Bloop, whatever I named him right there. But yeah, it'll be shorter from now on, just as an FYI. Because I said that at the beginning of the last podcast. It is not uploading very positively because it was 2 fucking hours.
Kind of forgot.
Yeah, so I had a little PSA at the beginning of that. But that was a PSA basically. They'll be a bit shorter and there's more animated stuff. I'm gonna throw that in before I forget. I don't think there's any other housekeeping shit. Unless Gerardo wants to buy us a whole new set.
With his lottery money.
Yeah.
I won the lottery twice.
Damn.
Damn.
Damn. How much?
A whole
A whole truckload.
truckload.
$50.
A whole $50.
He's got a scratcher.
Man,
it
you got
costs-
me addicted to this fucking AI image thing.
It's fun.
Like I don't. It's really so normal AI image thing searches normally it can only search a couple hundred images or something, maybe a couple thousands, and then it tries to produce an image based on the pattern or whatever. This one's so damn good. I don't know what it does. I don't know how its database works all behind shit, but it's a really good AI maker or
Yeah.
photo maker. You just gotta type whatever. I even typed in, I've talked about it before, Homestar Runner. Anyone watching this should go click on there. There's really cool, like Strong Bad Emails, where he answers emails kind of as like macho asshole. Super fucking funny shit. Should watch that. But I typed that in, and I was like, is this surfing the internet? Is this actually using internet images, or is this doing a database of everyone who's downloaded it type of thing? And when I clicked it, it came up with it didn't look at me like the Homestar character because there's like 50 of them, but like this weird amalgam and like red color and a white star, which is his main shirt. And I was like, oh, it found Homestar Runner. And I was like, this isn't even a thing that's talked about. Like, you can't, like, you really have to search Google Homestar Runner for it to pop up. It's not going to autocomplete ever. It's like 25 years old now or something.
Yeah.
So it's like, it was crazy to me that this thing was able to find that.
Yeah.
And create a picture enough out of 50 characters where I could still recognize the main one, Homestar Runner. I don't know, it was so impressive. I've just been like Bella was getting mad at me last night because I went over to Bella's and my sister were there, and like the entire time we were cooking food, so I just sitting there like doing it over and over again. She'd be talking, and I'd think of other words, I'd type in words she was saying. Like I just kept doing it over and over again. I don't know why, like it entranced me.
Yeah, it's addicting. Just trying to find new things to put into it, see what comes out.
Yeah, my background's even one of those fucking AI things. It's
Yeah,
like one of the images.
I made the Mordor one mine because that one looked badass.
Oh, man. I know, so much shit to show you guys in this crap. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like we're finally making that leap where AI, even though AI still doesn't know where things start and end, so borders, a dog, you tried to do a dog.
Oh yeah.
And it did not look like it didn't necessarily look like a dog. It was like a blurb of fur-ish color or some shit. So it's still sometimes not great at knowing where the lines of an animal or an object start and stop in image search. But man, we've gotten to a point now where it's like, yeah, that's art. That's awesome. Like it's cool shit. Like a person didn't make it, so there's not an artist. It's a program that's designed to make art, I guess. Classifying it, but it's like, damn. I don't know. It was so cool. I was having fun.
Yeah.
I do recommend. What was it called? Wombo?
Dream.
Wombo.
By Wombo.
Yeah. Well, the app for me
Wombo.
comes out Wombo Dream.
Oh. Yeah.
Like when I downloaded it, it took me forever to find it because I kept looking around D and then I thought I was fucking illiterate because I couldn't find Dream anywhere. And I was like, I'm losing my shit. And then I went by Wombo and it was there.
Oh, okay.
He, she, Wombo.
Chumbawamba.
Yeah, I got Nick and Nigga addicted to it. So, yeah. It's fun.
It's cool to have, probably like seeing it, especially when you're like drunk or high, to see it processing.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it's not predictable. It's just, you see it kind of slowly build up.
Yeah,
You
it's just like, at first, like a mesh of colors and
yeah,
stuff.
so it
and
just
then-
starts, it's not recognizable what your prompt is first, and then it slowly builds, and it's like, even though I put the dog.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it just because I put the word in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you
But,
already
like,
have the association.
You have the connection with it, but you kind of
Yeah.
it's cool to see how something's building something you're thinking about. But
Yeah.
I don't know, we gotta see it again.
It could be a fun game too. You know, someone puts
like
in
a
a
word.
prompt, and then as it's creating, everyone else is trying to guess.
Oh,
What it
that
is.
would be good. You have to be fast though. It is pretty quick.
Even after,
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
it's still just a mesh of things. So
Yeah, I don't know. And I don't know, the philosopher person in me was already like trying weird shit out. Like, yeah, I did Air, and I tried to do Air HD, so it couldn't use like pastel drawing lines for what the air was.
yeah,
So it needed to draw the object, and it freaked the fuck out. Didn't really like that. It just drew a smudge on HD, which it's not supposed to do. Or like I did unknown, invisible. I did God. That was great. Might throw that one up on the screen right now. We'll see, depending if I feel like I'm gonna anger people or not. But it looks weird.
You've been warned.
Yes. But yeah, like underwater, cause I don't know. It's hard to get light underwater, and most people's images are fake. And I didn't know if would it just draw coral, would it just draw a fish or something, like the
Yeah.
things that are in the water. But no, yeah, I drew like this dark, murky fucking mess that was like almost we tried to put a camera under like normal ocean water. It was
Yeah.
really shitty. It's like it's cool. I do really like it. I liked trying to think of things that didn't necessarily have an image. I did find out that if you put God in, it basically puts something dead middle.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
saw that everything. I like
Anything
around
that had
it
God,
was-
yeah. If I put God, like I did God Owl or like Owl God or something, or I did God Flower, which is my background now. That was probably the most beautiful one. Anything you did that, it would take. If you did an item after, it would take that item, put it in the middle in like this holy spectrum of shit to put it outwards, which was cool. But that was patternable. I did find that, but that's because apparently the only thing to think of as God is something in the middle with light rays around it.
You're telling me God ain't Morgan Freeman, dude?
No,
It could
not
have
in
been a
that.
smudged image of Morgan Freeman.
Not on that picture, bro.
Yeah, it could have been a smudged one.
No.
It's a
With
smudge
a
Morgan
mustache.
Freeman, dude.
Like,
yeah. For
No.
us, we did a lot of like mythological gods and stuff, like Hades and Cthulhu and shit like that.
Cthulhu.
Damn, Cthulhu.
The
It was-
Cthulhu one looked
Hades
really
one.
good. I have to find it. Nick sent that one to me.
It was interesting. Sometimes it's funny. Like this goes back to weird hell because like two versions of hell. Well, like look at either the burning one or it's the frozen one. Frozen one is the Dante's Inferno Academia book thing. Like the flaming one is the one everyone thinks of. And it's like there was some times where I put hell over and over again, and it like in the vibrant color one, so it could do whatever it wanted. And there were times where it would be like flaming rocks, and like all these things would look like lava, almost like inside of a volcano, almost
Yeah.
sometimes. And then sometimes, yeah, I would turn like blue and like frosty and shit. And I was like, huh, It's like he found one of the Dante's Inferno images or like set somewhere, and it found that as like the most important one and took it.
So
Yeah.
it's never exactly the same image if you put the same prompt, or
No.
No.
No?
And I think it for whatever reasons it seems to pick up on a lot of images, and it teams some more important than others, and that's what it really themes the image around.
Yeah, you can even, like, after you create, you can just press generate again. It'll go with the same exact prompt, same style, and it'll
Mhm.
change drastically.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
dope.
some if you do really pigeonhole it in a style.
Yeah.
But you can click no style and just let it.
Do it something.
Yeah. Although I don't think it cycles through the style then, which is what I was hoping it would do. And it would just give it just doesn't give it a style, which is a negative thing to a computer, right? It needs more data set and wants more info. So then when you give it less, it doesn't have like a color spectrum to achieve or like a style of stroke or anything. Then it's just like a name, and it just kind of designs a picture in its own little computer way. So it's not in like a style normally. It's interesting. I don't know. It's almost a computer style, I guess, because it just wants to aggregate the image, and it does it the best it can without a painting art style. So then it looks weird. I don't know. But yeah, it's been fun. I've been really excited. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Have you thought of using the opposite sides. Have you thought about doing something like similar in terms of like that art style of doing that? Just like have no, like just so have just like a no idea, just start. Have you
It's
seen
hard.
those? Have you seen that guy that has like a, was it charcoal? He
Yeah.
literally just does this
Yeah.
again and again, and it looks like a blob.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it, literally for like 15 minutes, it's just a blob. You don't see anything. It's just dark lines, and then over time, he just like smears it
Yeah.
with
and
his
it
hand.
starts
I was like,
making
and then
an
it starts
image.
showing up like as a human face. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
like- The mind of like an artist to see how like he can go from like a giant black blob with a little bit of shading. He just does this, and maybe like
Moves
some.
it.
It's like if you see it start from the beginning and see it to the end, it's like totally.
Makes it sound like an egg hatching into something else
It's-
too.
yeah, I've seen a lot of videos too where they just drop like ink on a page and just start like moving it around until it's a decent blob, and then he just starts making art out of it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I see
It's
those
hard.
TikTok videos where the guy puts he's got a canvas on a drill, and then he
Oh,
just
yeah.
squirts whatever color
Yeah.
paint and then in any direction, and he spins
just
it, and it
spins
ends up looking like
Yeah.
pretty cool.
I've seen some of those too where they have tape on it before
Yeah.
that is the actual drawing, and then they take it off, and so then the background is that cool
Yeah.
tie-dye-ish.
Yeah, I
look.
guess you can call it that.
Yeah. The coolest one I've seen, I guess, on like Instagram was a dude who he just had the blank canvas, and yeah, he would do black and white paint on his hand over and over again, and he would just, and like the first shot is like it to the camera, and the second is like after he slaps the little canvas, and he just keeps doing that over and over again, and you see like a whole face appear, like art, like a whole city and stuff, and it's just he'll just do some different black and white in his hand and slap it, and then he just like he'll just like keep doing that on the thing, and it's like he just keeps like changing it sometimes. He just keeps like changing it over and over again, and it ends up being like a gorgeous face or like. Yeah, like a city skyline or something, and every time you're just sitting there and he's just fucking slapping like the paint against the wall with his hand.
Yeah, it's impressive stuff. I don't know if I could do that.
Yeah, well, you gotta learn.
Yeah. Get to it, Steven.
What do you think all our videos are about to be?
All art.
All of them. That's all. It's TikTok. It's gotta be like 15 seconds, you know?
Yeah. Under a minute.
You got this, Steven. I somewhat believe in you.
Damn.
I'll just make Glurm out of everything.
I remember I used to I could still do them decently, but they'd end up. He would draw like a squiggle, like I don't know, like on a wall, just like an S or something with a couple extra squiggles to it, and you have to turn that into something. And 9 times out of 10, I could always just turn it into like a face. And so I would just do those all the time, and I got used to kind of like drawing like that with these weird like squiggles to start. I would just haphazardly draw some shit, and then you could normally make it into a face. But they always normally, like, they would turn out kind of a, like, Jim Carrey's Scrooge, the animated one.
Yeah.
With, like, literally, like, harsh features everywhere. Because they would be really, like, big. So but they would look like that. It would look a lot of really, like, harsh animated little figures and shit. I had fun doing that for a while. That was, like, the extent. I could never draw, like, a 3D thing.
Yeah.
A lot of time I'd draw those characters at the top of my notes in class when I was bored. And then I'd have, like, a speech bubble coming out of it saying, like, what the topic of for the day was. And then have like a little doodle at the top of each area, so I knew like that day, like when it started, like my notes.
Damn.
I was so bored I was a lot of the time.
Yeah, I guess we haven't had to do art since high school. Not even high school, right?
Yeah.
Like we didn't
I
have
had
an
a-
official art.
Yeah, we
Class?
didn't. But in
middle school,
college, I had art 101 class for one of the electives.
Oh, that's not true.
Yeah.
It's just like, hey, look
draw
at
a
this painting.
circle.
When was it?
Damn, bro.
I don't fucking care.
Yeah. The last
That's
I had
not
was
real art.
Photoshop. Yeah. Which is art, but I'm not drawing anything. I'm not counting that. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not even coming up with things. It's like,
It's already made.
I'm editing other people's shit. Like,
I mean, we had ceramics, which is sculpting. and shit.
That's
yeah.
close
Yeah.
enough. I guess. In middle school though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and high
Like-
school.
That was cool.
I didn't do it, but you did.
I did it with
Yeah.
Chris.
Oh, there's an in Woodbridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did ceramics in
Yeah.
middle school and high school. Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
still remember.
Yeah.
And I miss art, dude. Especially when they had it in like elementary school. You'd have a dedicated art class. for a
Yeah.
period.
Yeah.
You just sit there, just draw whatever or paint whatever.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. But that doesn't make the money, so you take that out of school. Put it with science.
It's an
math.
aggregate thing. You definitely have like right now. So music, right? Music can make a shit ton of money. Art can't. It's interesting right now because one of the things that people pride themselves in art being individual. Like I own this piece of art. People don't do that with music.
No.
It's like, and if they do it with art, it has to be really fucking cheap. They want like a $5 print. So it's like you do still need to get you can do it still. It can be an aggregate, but you're gonna go to those cheap print kind of turnouts like a Redbubble.
Just
Not
mass.
sponsored.
Just go for numbers.
or in
Huge.
gaming companies and etc. Designing
Yeah.
characters and
Yeah, like
landscapes
graphics
and
design and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah. Yeah, you like art can, but yeah, the traditional Monet or whatever,
Yeah.
like Da Vinci art style doing in canvas now, it's not gone. But unless you're rich already, or you have really rich friends who want to put your shit in like an art area to be sold, good luck. I guess now it's NFTs, right? That's an art place.
Yeah. Yeah. NFTs.
Just throw it out there. Go on the internet. It's the internet. People love it if it's just ducks. I shouldn't even have brought it up, but it's like,
Oh, no, I'd believe it.
yeah.
Apparently, someone bought an invisible sculpture for $18,000.
Yeah, I mean it might be kind of like a little bit of a pump and dump scheme these days. It seems like a lot of people be with friends and like buy each other's shit, so it ups the price, and then it goes back to the original person, and then they'll like sell it for a higher amount. They're like, it would have been 1,000, but then all their rich friends bought it, so now it's like 80,000, so they sell it for 80,000, and it's just money just keeps going, spreading and stuff. It ends up being like a weird system, but people will like try and hike up each other's prices on FTs.
There was that banana a couple years ago, whatever. It was just literally like a banana pinned to a canvas.
Oh, I do remember that, and someone
Yeah.
came in and ate it.
No, someone bought it.
I swear there was one. I swear, like during one of the expos for it, a person like walked in and like ended up eating it.
Why would you eat a...
I think the dude was just. It was kind of a commentary on himself. Like like why are we putting a banana up here that can be
Yeah.
worth like
Like with the whole peel,
100,000?
too? Or
Yeah,
just...
just took a banana, pinned it onto canvas.
Modern art.
Yeah, a performance artist, David Datuna or something. I don't.
No, what?
It's British. I don't know what his last name. It looks almost like Daytona, but it's a U, like Daytuna. But I guess he's a performance artist, and yeah, he walked up to the $120,000 banana on the wall sculpture and picked it off the wall, peeled it off, and ate it. I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll send this to you. Oh, you can search it up later. It's just banana art.
You just Google banana.
Yeah.
You got it.
This is
Yeah.
why
Good
it's
for
just gonna
you.
be shorter, damn it.
Oh yeah, that's a banana. That is.
It
a
wasn't
banana.
pinned, sorry, it was duct taped.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess for
So
one
much
of the
better.
expos, because I'm pretty sure that when I read it at the time, it was another banana. The person replaced the artist replaced the banana that was eaten or some shit,
Yeah.
like within an hour or some shit. Go figure, it's a fucking banana. But it's I guess someone walked in as like a performance artist, also walking in being like, I'm a fucking artist too, bitch. And it's just like, this is bullshit. $120,000 banana, my ass. Just took it and ate it. Man, art's fucking. Well, that's like Banksy, whose art like shredded, right?
Didn't he do that on purpose?
Yeah, like because
Yeah.
it wasn't supposed to be sold at auction. So then when it was going to
Well,
auction,
he only shredded a little bit, right?
I think it was supposed to shred all of it.
Oh.
I think it just broke. I think it like jammed the shredder because it was so compactly built, and I think that was part of it. People didn't realize it was in there. Like he could Banksy being Banksy and the art community being who they are allowed whatever connections he had, even though he likes to say anonymous, to change out the frame. So then it ended up being also a piece of performance art at the same time because he didn't want it. So it was supposed to be completely shredded.
Yeah, because
so
it was on a frame, right? And then it just slides down.
It just started sliding down, yeah. And people were like looking at it, like taking pictures, going, "What the fuck's going on?" And it was like shredding itself.
Damn.
And it was supposed to shred all of it, but it only shredded half of it, which I think in the end pissed him off because then they sold it for more money.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, because I remember seeing that video.
Yeah.
So.
But it didn't work out. I don't think it worked out like how he wanted. I think he wanted it to be like one of the most expensive performance arts pieces like ever done. So they were gonna try and sell it for like millions of dollars. It was Banksy. And so he was like, what the fuck? And so he wanted it to be like this destruction of $1 million piece of art in like the normal art auction like area or some shit, if I remember correctly. But yeah, it did not completely shred it, unfortunately.
Jeez.
Damn.
Well, it completely turn around and make more?
Yeah. I'm sure, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if it did way more than like triple the original price. At that point, it's even more like that is one of a kind of one of a kind. It's not just a one of a kind Banksy piece. It's the only piece Banksy's ever going to try and fucking destroy at an auction.
And each little piece is worth whatever.
Yeah. You cut off the pieces. So each one $1 million each,
Well,
like a
for
little
you?
take me stab.
It's like that fucking there was a website where a person had like 1 million pixels and he sold each one for $1 or something like that.
Do you guys remember that? You guys,
No.
Yeah, that's early internet.
Yeah,
That's some Rooster Teeth stuff. Yeah. It's always funny. The dude. I mean, just smart fucking people. Internet craze being internet craze, and they realized that once you're looking at a full web page, if it's a big web page, it's 1 million pixels, and the dude just thought that as like an artist or something. I don't even think it was a complete artist, but I think the dude kind of liked the idea of this, of just selling this thing on, and he just sold it $1 per pixel. And it started, like, no one was buying it at first. And then it just picked up and exploded. And there's, like, I'm pretty sure you can still go to the website. There's, like, McDonald's ads. There's all these things that companies bought, like, spots, some of the biggest ones. And, like, it's this whole thing. But, yeah, the dude just made 1 million pixel web page and sold it $1 per pixel.
God.
I mean, now you can make a whole
Smart.
website for free. Can you even imagine someone buying a web page that's 1 million pixels for $1 million?
Damn.
I mean, it wouldn't even be worth anything. It was crazy.
Fucking genius.
Yeah. Oh god, old internet days, dude. It's so fucking chaotic and fun. I love old internet shit. I don't know. Selling URL fucking little like tabs and stuff to people at college, old kind of crap. Like I don't know. I love like old internet couldn't even sustain itself. You had to try and advertise yourself off of the internet
Yeah.
to do it. Now it's like what why would you do that? It's like if you're on the internet, why wouldn't you advertise yourself on the fucking internet? It's like,
God.
oh yeah, Last of Us came out. You beat it already.
Last of
Oh, sorry.
Dying Light?
What the?
Yeah,
what?
Dying Light 2. Sorry,
Yeah.
different zombie game.
Yeah.
But Dying Light 2, I still actually don't even have the grappling hook thing yet.
Yeah.
I don't know when you get that. But did you
yeah,
like
pretty late?
Did you like all the story? I guess without spoilers
Yeah, I
for
like
you?
the story. It was pretty good. You have 2 big alternate endings, but then you have like minor stuff that changes
Okay.
depending on what you choose throughout the
Yeah.
story. Yeah, it was fun. I think I like the second area a lot, but I think I like the first area more because it's
Okay.
more of the classic Dying Light, like running through roofs. Whereas the second area, it's skyscrapers and
Yeah.
Is
paragliding.
this another island or is this the same island or what is it?
This is
They mention Haran, which I believe was the first
Yeah.
area of the first game. But this is like a different area near there. Like, I think he said like 2,000 kilometers away. Or
I mean, it's
something.
pretty far.
Yeah, but yeah, it's
I'm pretty sure like they were in like a Latin America area, and now they might be in like a U.S.-ish area. To give you some.
I think
don't know.
they mentioned Paris at some point.
Yeah, there's a place that was like dead. Yeah.
So this is a new character?
Yeah, so there's a new character. They do early on mention the last character.
Mm-hmm. Did they say what happened or they just...
I honestly don't remember what happened to him from the first game.
What is this an open world game or is it?
Yeah, it's open world.
So you kind of just go around.
And this is also like true open world where it's like no loading screens.
Okay.
It's in a fictional European area.
Okay.
So I don't know. And yeah, who was the first guy?
They mentioned the name at the beginning, and I reckon.
I'm not gonna lie, I just totally thought I was still playing the first guy this time.
I only remember
No,
like...
'cause, at the very beginning, during the prologue, the Spike, he says, "I wish, blah 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 was here." I forgot his name.
Oh.
And that was the main character from the last one.
Oh. I mean, now you're fucking crazy ass motherfucker. I'm only like partway through, and it's already like hinting that you're just crazy.
So,
So the big thing is like the last one as well. You were like infected, but you had a wristband or whatever that was keeping it under control,
Yeah.
or whatever.
we
And this one you have less control. with the game.
we were infected because he crashed, right? And
He got bit.
he
Yeah.
got bit like an idiot.
Yeah.
This one you get bit again, but I don't remember by it was like a volatile or something. But there was also like this whole
I mean, they even also
history thing,
They even just
or
comment.
backstory.
Like they comment when you get there, when you're first getting the wristband stuff. So do you remember he commented the area, and then they got here, he was like, I got bit and stuff, and he's like, huh, don't worry, here everyone is infected.
Yeah.
So we have to watch it. It's like, it's something about how it changed. Like here I was attacked, and I think that was the way of being like, oh, you're fucked. But then also the area you're in, everyone's just like, oh no, everyone's infected. That's why you have to keep the wristbands on and come back to the UV light at a certain time.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, okay, so what, did yours fucking evolve? Is it in the air now? The fuck is
This
this?
is airborne.
Yeah, you're like, but that's, I don't know, that's what it made it fucking seem like. I can't remember if that was a fact, but
How
yeah.
are the zombies?
So I was telling Chris that I wasn't as into the gameplay as the last one because nighttime isn't as scary as it was in the first one.
Mhm.
The first one you're getting chased by volatiles at night, like just a fuck ton of them.
Yeah.
In this one, it's not as dark, and you have like this screeching zombie, kind of like Witch from Left 4 Dead, that summons a horde to chase you. And there's like different levels of chasing, and at the 4th level you start seeing some volatiles, but it's not as intense as the last one.
The volatiles are still rough, but yeah, they're rare as hell.
Are there any new zombie types?
Like two,
Yeah, like
a couple, not many.
they still have the big guy. I forgot his name. They have like a spitter. They have like basically a loot one where it's just fast, and if you kill, you get some shit. But
What
yeah.
what is like the goal of the game? Because other than any other zombie game, it's just survive. What's the end goal?
There's a story that involves like your past and shit. I don't want to spoil it too much, but
just spoil it.
you're still playing.
I mean,
Cover your ears, Chris.
Like
no, I mean, yeah, it's what
you were
you're playing.
experimented on as a kid. And so
Oh yeah, that was.
you were
what-
trying to find your sister.
That's what I was alluding to by you're crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't the first? Didn't the first game have a child zombie? Like
They had some baby zombies. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. It was you didn't see many of them, but it was like some like in some dark buildings you could hear like a baby crying and shit. It was pretty rough. That's the
Could you
thing. Like, the
kill
last
them?
one was a lot more scary than this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still don't like going into the dark zones. Not a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that
So-
where all the volatiles are at?
Yeah. During the day there are volatiles.
Yeah, there's a bunch
Really?
in there, yeah. Because a lot of the zombies like kind of asleep in there or whatever during the day because it's dark inside, like the dark
Like
areas
a,
and buildings and shit.
So kind of like
Imagine I Am Legend.
yeah, I was
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're supposed to that's like all the new sneaking mechanic. You're supposed to kind of like crawl through. Although I know there's a way to cheese it apparently, where you just sprint through areas of it and then turn around, throw a Molotov cocktail behind you,
Yeah.
and you apparently can kill a lot of the stuff. But I still don't like the dark areas. There's still something about me. I'm an empath, okay? I can sense my character's stress. Keep seeing all those fucking TikToks now. It's an empath. It's like no, but yeah, I don't like the idea that you can't just get out really easily of those things. In an open world game, I hate being in either underground things and caves and stuff. Even in Oblivion and Skyrim, I go through them because they're fun and
Yeah.
whatnot. But I don't like in open world games being in the closed areas. It always annoys me because my favorite thing is the sprinting, the moving, going through the zone and stuff. And then they're like, all right, now you're going to
Oh,
go
like-
inside a building and stealth for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, come on. I was sprinting 10 seconds before this.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So I don't know. But I just don't go in there that much.
Yeah, I went into one early on during the day, and it was fine at first. There's a couple of zombies, we killed them, and then I like fell down this hole on accident, and then was surrounded by volatiles.
Yeah. And volatiles will still wreck you. They'll still, like, I don't know how much health you have, I
Yeah.
guess. Because you cheated, you little bitch.
I didn't do it for the health. I did it only for the parkour.
Yeah, like a parkour in that.
It was good.
Yeah.
I like the parkour in that. They have a lot of cool moves. But again, the second area is a lot of skyscrapers, so it's
Oh, okay.
not as much.
You need all the end parkour stuff to even really do parkour in that second world.
Yeah.
Almost, because things are just really high. Like you have to unlock more of the parkour in this one than I think you did the last one. And so things of like running up the wall, where you run up higher than you normally to grab, you have to unlock that. You know, like wall running, you unlock that. Like, and there's a lot of these things, and it's like a lot of that stuff really helps running skyscraper to skyscraper, so you can reach things. Or else you're just sitting there hanging off the edge, looking straight up, doing the jump button, grabbing the ledge above you, and you slowly climb up the building, looking like a chump, like I still do.
The parkour feels good, but especially in the second area, my problem with it is it becomes more of a puzzle. Like trying to figure out where to jump and trying to cling onto ledges, rather than the original game where you're trying to run away from zombies on like small rooftops.
Yeah.
Even with the grappling, or it's not a grappling hook as much anymore, but like
it's
a swing rope.
It's a swing rope that helps with those puzzles. So
can you swing rope anywhere?
Yeah, you can swing rope anywhere,
Okay.
but it's like it didn't come in handy too much outside of the puzzles.
No. I just like running around.
Yeah, like they helped you, like, so there'll be like a ledge on the edge of a building and you want to swing over to the next ledge kind of thing.
Okay.
But yeah.
I think you told me that like the wall running wasn't great or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know if I was just doing it wrong or something, but I fucking every time I was trying to jump from one thing to another, sometimes my character would wall run instead. But he would make it, but he wouldn't grab onto the next thing. And so I would just fall to my death.
So he would just run and just give up at a certain point and just fucking fall.
He'd run past it even sometimes. And I'm like, what the? Yeah, that was bull.
Yeah, they have you, you're on PC, I guess, but have you had any problems just trying to let go of a fucking ledge?
No.
Because I'll sit there, my guy's looking there, and I let go of the ledge. I'm looking straight down, and then my guy's going here, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I look up, and my guy had re-grabbed the ledge. And so I'll click B again, and like as I'm like staring up that time, I just see him like re-grab it. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So I had to like turn around the other way and like jump the opposite way, even though I'm just trying to go into like a fucking doorway underneath this ledge.
On controller, do you have a dedicated like drop button?
I thought it was like B or something. Yeah, pretty sure you do. Can't remember at the moment. I'm not gonna lie.
No,
Jumping between Dying Light and Apex, all these different games, can be very annoying because Dying Light to jump is right bumper, and it's.
It doesn't make any sense.
It makes sense when you're doing the sprinting and the parkour because you need to click them so fast. But it's when we were doing Apex, the amount of times I was about to do powers or just click right bumper like pagan style, just over and over again, just because I was like about to jump. It's like I'm about to do right bumper, so that's been a pain. My brain's been like all boggled up with all the controls at this point.
Yeah.
Like,
keyboard is a lot easier.
yeah.
Yeah. Overall, I like the game. Chris told me there was some cool Easter eggs that weren't like out at the time. Like no one discovered them at the time I was playing. Like force choke.
Yeah, there's like a force choke one. Doesn't do a ton of damage, but it does hold them in the air so you can beat fucking zombies to death like a piñata. There's a finger little cannon pistol. There's I just saw the other day. There's the Doom game, the shotgun that everyone knows from it. I guess there's like a Doom shotgun or whatever that you can grab. You can kill people with that. I also saw there's glitches people are finding for like unlimited repairs for shit now.
Yeah.
So then it makes because a lot of the like Easter egg blueprints where you can make fun stuff like that have pretty low durability. You can use them like 8 times max and they break. So some people are finding glitches to have like infinite durability or infinite repairs. So you can just repair it over and over again and like not have to make another one. Because to make it costs like fucking like 400 scrap or something.
Yeah.
It's like a shit ton of scrap. You pick up like 5 or 6 in each bundle you pick up. It's like you can't keep remaking something that's 400. Yeah, so people are finding ways to kind of like cheat that system a bit, as they should. Yeah, it's still online.
Yeah.
Is it?
The co-op's good. It is not crossplay.
All right, Friday, got a game.
All right.
Yeah, it worked well. You could free roam separately, except for when you're on quest.
Oh.
Like you'll both have to be the NPC, but if the one person goes to the NPC, the other one can teleport to him.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah,
it's not a big deal. Yeah, you can just run around like me, Gig, and Nick. We would race to the next points, go in different ways and stuff. It was fun.
So is it like a 4-player co-op then?
Yeah, 4-player.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was only 2.
Yeah, no, I've seen little videos with multiple people. It's chaotic watching all like a group of 3. I've only seen the most I've seen is a group of 3 of all of them running and just beating the shit out of zombies as they keep going. It's like it makes it a little unfair once you have 3 people. It's like
there was an early side mission where you have to go talk to this dude who's been poisoning the water of the main hub, and at the end, depending on what you choose, you can fight him. When it was 3 of us, we just bashed on him. He couldn't even do anything. It was just in the corner, just as we're swinging at
Couldn't
him.
even get up.
He couldn't attack at all.
Oh, it's...
It was hilarious.
Gosh.
Stay down.
Fight back.
Yeah, that makes me miss Left 4 Dead though.
Oh,
Yeah.
Left 4
Yeah.
I mean, we started playing. What was
Back
the
for Blood?
Black
Back
for
for
Blood.
Blood.
What
Did you ever get that?
It was short.
No, it was.
It was really short.
I never
It was
continued after we finished.
It wasn't there another
I never-
on PC or something? There's another game similar to the developers.
Yeah, that was Back for Blood.
Oh, that is.
Yeah.
There's another one. Is there another zombie game?
I
There's
mean,
like a
there's
bunch
plenty of zombie
this
games on
year.
Steam, yeah. So I don't know. But yeah, Back for Blood was the one that was made from the original guys from Left 4 Dead
Valve.
Yeah.
1?
Yeah, some of the original people from Valve
Valve.
for Left 4
Yeah.
Dead and shit, yeah. Went like splintered off to make the game.
Yeah, it was fun, but short. Yeah.
Yeah, I still haven't beaten it. I think I'm at excuse me, like 2 or 3 quests away probably from going to the Discovery Tower or whatever where I actually get the grappling hook, I think. Or
Yeah.
the swing rope. I do admit, like, because Dying Light 1 had it wasn't even a grappling hook. It was a fucking Batman,
Yeah.
thing. Like, you could just shoot it wherever you want and you would just fling yourself there. It was
Yeah.
the best fucking tool in the
I
world.
think I remember that. My cousin had that game.
Oh,
He used it a lot.
Yeah,
it's
one,
fun.
definitely one of my Dying Light 1 was one of my favorite zombie games.
Yeah. No, and Dying Light 2, it has its moments. Yeah, I think it could be easy changes though to make the nighttime a lot more scary. It's really just upticking the some of the special zombie count, I guess,
Yeah.
overall. Because yeah, right now it's like you can run around and you kind of just see like a howler dotted every now and then, almost like someone put them to make sure they were dotted like every now and then instead of it being random feeling.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Some of it, I feel like as they update it, maybe they'll change like the zombie kind of placement to stuff and how random they are, and I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun as hell game. I mean, right now my brain's already just thinking about fucking Lost Ark since I was just trying that this morning. That was forever. We can talk about that. Not the game itself actually, but Lost Ark's release was delayed, like the day it was going to release in the U.S., which was really weird. I haven't really seen that before. I guess they were having problems or something behind the scenes, whatever. And so it was supposed to come out at 9 a.m. It didn't come out until 4?
2.
2?
So it was originally 2, but then they had to bring it back down.
Offline. Yeah, and then that was for another like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the at 2, if you tried to go in, a lot of the people who had the Founders Pack, who had like the 3-day early access, all their characters were locked. They couldn't get onto them.
Yeah.
So they had to take it back down, and then...
Yeah, fuck them. Rich fucks. Those are all the people that could pay to play like 3 days early. Okay. Just paying for 3 days. Most of them work days.
And a pet. So...
What?
And a pet.
And possibly a mount that you said you saw quite a lot.
Yeah, if you got the $100 Founder Pack.
It's a
I
free
saw a
game.
decent amount of people with that mount, and I was like, what the
Hopefully you'll see less of them around now as it gets flooded with normal people. It is fun. It's a movement like League and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. Have you guys thought of a game that's done that recently that literally delayed its launch like the day of its launch?
No, but every game that's been released so far has been
Delayed.
well, they're not delayed
broken.
because they want to. Yeah, they're
Issues.
just
Oh,
broken.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Especially MMOs.
that's true. Especially what?
MMOs.
Oh, yeah, which is MMOs, man. MMOs have a rough time.
Yeah.
We were talking about, like, I was surprised that I was reading Snow Carol's part, but Ultima Online, a really, really old MMO, is, like, kind of trying to come for, like, do a comeback. It's, like, somehow survived all these things. It's, like, thousands of MMOs have come and died, although WoW just took the stage. It's, like, stayed there. And it is weird how fast an MMO can live and die, I guess, by its little population.
Yeah.
I am wondering, cause like this Founders one, do you think, I was wondering this, do you think it's a good idea to do that, like segment people? Because there's one, it does help them with the server, those day one problems.
Yeah.
So testing and shit like that, so it doesn't come out broken, which should hopefully be the thing for an MMO, because it's an entire world they have to build.
Yeah.
It's like it needs to be tested. MMOs should have some of the highest amount of quality testing of any game type. But it's like, do you think they should do that? Spread out like the player base into like this Founders Pack, like a pre-release to a main release? Even for normal games, like, do you guys like that when they do like the early playing for like people who pay for it?
See, like the only
Mhm.
problem was like
Yep.
they locked servers for like the original servers that the founders had were locked when free to play players came in. So you couldn't play with friends who didn't have the founders pack.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Because like, what is a fucking release date then? Why it like? Is that just an arbitrary day they get to pick after they make the game? Now it's not even like we're gonna hit Christmas sales. It's like, no, we can release the game for some group of people if they want to pay more money, and then we can wait a couple months, days, weeks, whatever they want, and then we can release to the general public. It's like, I don't know if I like that like as a business model. It seems so like schemy, so greedy necessarily.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, I don't know too much about that game because is it a free-to-play game originally?
Yeah. So
And you're just paying for like maybe mostly cosmetics and maybe some other stuff? Or,
yeah.
like-
So like they do have like a sort of like subscription kind of thing in game.
Which gives you a decent amount of shit like portaling and things that you kind of need in an MMO.
Yeah, like you get a fast travel for free, and you get some other shit. I didn't look into it too much.
A pet looting ability.
Yeah.
That was in it. Like, I didn't realize, so you can, if I don't have crystalline aura, because I logged in today, they gave me some little shit or whatever. And when I was looking at the thing, it said like pet. At first I was like, it's gonna give me a pet. But no, if you click it and having the crystalline aura, whatever they call their season thing, or whatever, their paid version, that gives your pet the ability to gather shit. So it has, a pet gather ability or whatever for crap that's in the crystalline thing. So that's not guaranteed by your pet. It might be guaranteed for specific pets or something.
Yeah.
But that as an ability was added based on that pay thing. So when I had
Gotcha.
the 3 day and like under the ability, I saw that as one of them.
I didn't see that, but I did see that it also gives you that second inventory box.
Oh,
Pet
yeah.
inventory.
Yeah. Oh, maybe that's what I was looking at. But yeah, so I don't know. Some of the things like inventory space and all that shit, they do restrict you. There's things that you kind of need in a way. So you kind of have to buy into the crystalline aura if you're really going to get into the game. So it's not really free. You can test it for free, but if you get into
It'll
it, you're
be
going to need to
a
buy
lot
it.
harder for
Yeah.
to play. But
Yeah, I mean, like, my idea is, like, if it's already a free-to-play game, they can kind of do whatever they want. If it's, like, they're giving everyone the opportunity, if you want to make it easier for yourself, you'll pay extra money. I mean, they're making no
Yeah, that's fine.
profit already. You're just playing their game off. So if it's, like, a free-to-play game, like, I don't know, we've been mostly playing free-to-play games,
Yeah.
or, like, really cheap-ass games that we play forever.
Like
Yeah.
PC games or something?
Yeah, like Apex, you can play for
yeah,
3 years.
Any
Whatever.
BR.
To be
You
fair,
can play 3 years.
Apex is a special type of free
Right.
game. They have one of the biggest game companies behind them.
Yeah,
that
but-
even if the
yeah.
game wasn't successful, could have backed it.
Even though it's free to play, I don't know why, but people spend shit tons of money just for cosmetics. Steve.
Mr.
Your
complaining back in the day,
heirlooms.
going like, "I'm sure I've bought over like 200 Apex packs. They still haven't given me my heirloom keys." Like,
Okay, not that many Apex packs. But
are you
yeah.
denying you bought around 200 then?
Yeah,
Okay.
Damn, bro. 200.
I'm denying that.
Because I know you went for at least the
I
100.
did buy a decent amount. I didn't
Yeah.
buy nowhere near 200.
Because I know you were getting close to the 100 because you were getting annoyed you didn't get an heirloom key. Because it should have been a super high, like statistically. Should have been really high.
Yeah. I don't remember.
But I
exactly
do remember
how
you getting
much.
close to the 100.
Yeah, close to. I'd say close to 100. But and then on the PC account, I got heirloom off just free packs.
Yeah. Yeah, which is lucky as fuck.
Yeah.
I got mine off.
I've never gotten an heirloom. The fuck?
Oh. Well, there's only
Josh only got his recently. It was
Right.
like a couple of months ago, right?
Because it's mostly just Apex packs. Like, regular, you can just randomly
Yeah.
Apex packs, right?
You can get it from regular Apex. packs.
Never even got, like, those crafting things. Not once.
Yeah.
Not fucking once. Never
One
once.
day, you know.
Never.
One day.
Not.
I know I have my heirloom for
Because you got it through the event.
the
right?
event. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you went and bought like
I
all
went
of
and
the
bought
shit.
all of it. I
Jesus Christ, yeah. Fucking Moneybags Gerardo over here.
think I dropped like $100.
Yeah, God.
Damn, dude. $100 though.
I think it's like.
No, it's like 89.
No, I think it's like 150 for the whole thing.
No, but
It's expensive.
but I
I'm
had
pretty sure it's
already
150.
but I had already had
Oh, you already
Uh,
had some
a coin, whatever the fuck it was, that you used to for the boxes or
from
whatever.
like battle passes
Yeah.
and stuff.
It still would have taken a while.
It is a good one.
Yeah. It's a bad thing. Do whatever you want with your money.
Yeah.
But like,
Just throw $100. fuck it.
yeah. I'll read the comment, but yeah. Oh God, yeah. I don't even buy shit from the events. They're too expensive for me, and mostly because they haven't really come up with a character event that drives the
yeah.
character that I'm liking even at the moment.
Yeah.
Since I changed. Right now I was feeling Fuse the other day. It's doing pretty good. And then I tried fucking Watson again after, and it didn't go well.
I gotta play that game again.
Apex?
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
What was the
Yeah,
other
freaking-
game we played forever? Rainbow Six
Siege.
Yeah.
That wasn't a free one.
I mean, like when you consider, no, I mean, like when you consider how long we played it, it was
Oh.
almost essentially free. It was
Yeah.
like 3
Yeah.
years or some shit, and we
No, it
paid
was-
60
I
bucks.
think it was longer.
4 or 5,
Oh, wait.
4 years.
I'd say 4 or 5. Yeah.
And it's $60 one time,
yeah.
and you don't need to pay Battle
Yeah.
Pass or anything for that. So it was essentially what I consider free, considering how long we fucking played
Yeah.
for an old ass
hundreds
game.
of hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, I essentially consider that game free because you didn't necessarily need to pay money for anything else either.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's all purely cosmetic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I did for some of them if I came back after not playing for a while, I didn't have enough credits or some shit to buy a character that I wanted. Or
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah.
But other than
If
that,
you play
yeah.
enough, you can.
Yeah, you could get all
Get
of that.
all
Yeah,
of
that's
that.
what I was saying sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, they didn't, and they gave it a lot of fucking effort. Like that game's still fucking going.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're still
just
making
came-
characters.
They
right?
still got a new game with Quarantine that came out.
Oh yeah, I was about to say that right now.
Yeah.
Extinction.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard people say it was really good.
Hey, I was gonna ask you guys if you played that or
You did, but we didn't.
what?
You did ask us.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah.
You did ask us, and we did. You know what? I don't know. You don't get to
Yeah.
answer that part, but
Yeah, we never. No one has tried it yet. I tried to look up for it on Game Pass on PC, but it wasn't there.
Yeah, because it's on the Game Pass for the Xbox.
oh, it is.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that. Would have downloaded it. Tried to do it.
because I was going through the game, the Xbox Pass, the Game Pass, just to see what games were on there, and I saw that, and I remember we were talking about that when the trailer came out for it, and that's why I think I said that in the chat. I was like, have any of you played it yet?
Yeah. No, I haven't touched
I
it.
guess we've all forgot about it.
See, I was sad because I wanted more. I want another like PvP game, not just.
Yeah,
You got
zombie
Halo.
shooting.
You got to bring the player base back.
I'm alright.
that. Yeah.
They really need to bring Forge and stuff back. Because admittedly, I didn't really play a lot of Halo, other than SWAT. I didn't really play a lot of Halo for like matchmaking online. You know, I just did it for like Forge mode where we do fun shit. So it's like they
Yeah.
really need to bring out Forge mode.
I do
again.
miss those like Forge like races and.
Yeah,
Well,
right. Even what was it? Don't be the fat kid or something
Yeah.
like that, which I think was actually not even Josh's. I don't. Were you playing with us at that time?
No.
It was. Were you? No.
It was 360 Xbox.
It might have been. I don't know.
I remember playing, but I don't know if it was with you
Like,
guys.
Yeah. Well, the Don't Be Fat was one where there's like one really
It's like
slow
one
dude.
guy with a big hammer.
Yeah.
But everybody, because it was a cool thing where some guy could post it on community and everyone could download
Yeah.
the game mode
Mhm.
and
I-
the maps,
and
then
Josh, I think,
you
just
just
grabbed
play with
that
your
one.
friends.
I think it was dude Josh or Kyle grabbed one at that point, or a bunch of them, and then we just and then just kept going with it, and then I remember Josh kept finding. You might have found some. I don't think I ever found any. I didn't really look, but it was. But yeah, God, I miss that shit. Like
Yeah.
that stuff was fun.
Yeah.
That's just old. It was like the old Halo and Call of Duty days, or
Mhm.
Yeah,
Halo 3
everything's
and Modern
like-
Warfare.
Modern Warfare.
Yeah, that map would not be called that name right now. To be fair,
Yeah.
probably be a bit.
What?
'Cause there was. I'm pretty sure the game mode on the map was just called "Don't Be the Fat Kid," and the entire idea was the dude who had the hammer. I think everyone had technically a hammer or some shit, but it was like he was slow and invincible, and everyone else had to run through these like tight areas with like things they had to break down and barriers and stuff and get away from him. Like he was
Oh,
like
gotcha.
almost like a horror night thing,
Yeah.
you know. But it was titled "Don't Be the Fat Kid" because the dude was super slow, and that was the idea that he would like. Fucking like walking towards you as you guys would be at the other end
as
with all
he's,
the
like,
cement blocks.
slowly breaking things behind
Yeah.
us.
Who's
Everyone's
the
running.
fastest?
Yeah,
to
you'd
get
all have your
away?
hammers out and sitting there breaking the cement blocks and shit, trying to like break, like or move things, or there'd be like traps that you could break down and stuff to like slow them, and you would try and get out of the maze basically, and there'd be a bunch of weapons there that would be like explosive like rockets, so you could actually kill the dude, and so or you could just run away forever. But it was like, it was such fun game modes. They just had so much shit.
Yeah, I think back then we didn't need as much shit because we even did GTA
Oh, God.
open players. Like all you do is just run around shooting shit,
Yep.
driving shit. And
Driving
we played
shit.
that
Forever.
like for a little
So
bit, like
long.
GTA
Yeah.
4. GTA 5, no one really plays, but
No.
We
Yeah, we did,
did for a bit
we
races
did.
though.
But we were like Just doing it for the money, I guess.
We're doing bank heists.
Yeah.
Oh, so
our own heist before the
We
heist.
did play it, but yeah, because GTA now, yeah, is like a thing. It's like if you want money in it to buy all the cool stuff and do everything, you have to spend a crap load of real money, or you have to do all these missions and stuff.
And waste.
I mean,
a lot
most of
time.
the big player base of GTA Online switch over to the like PCRP servers.
Yeah, you know what they should fucking deal with is goddamn Red Dead Redemption 2, since they left that on life support. Fucking Rockstar. You know what they're doing. I think they finally, or there was some document that came out about it been like a shareholder meeting or whatever, money one. I think they finally commented on GTA 6. I don't think it was
Okay.
actually like a thing telling anyone what it was, but I think it was finally like
They're
a
gonna
factual
make
thing,
it?
like they're making it. Yeah, like
Oh, wow.
which everyone knew, but at least it's come out.
Yeah.
No.
What's the time right now?
Just over an hour.
Oh.
Probably about an hour.
Okay, yeah, let's
So-
just fucking cut it here. Let's get started. We got an art competition.
Bob Ross.
Fucking Bob Ross on.
Maybe we'll talk about it next week on Clueless Company.
Show
our
our art.
show gallery and put
We're
them
gonna
on,
sell it.
Started at $100 a bid each
We
one.
got to turn into NFTs, man.
We gotta do old school.
The Clueless Company NFT portfolio. Alright, yeah, we'll end it there. Yeah. Any last comments?
No, I think we're good.
No, I think we're good.
Alright. Give us a
Bye.
like, comment, and subscribe.
Bye.